Hello everybody, so we're jumping straight into this video. We are starting off with, I'm pretty sure this is First Aid Beauty Coconut Moisturizing Primer. I got it in a gift bag at Ulta and it's so far so good. I really like it. Excuse me, I have like a cold and so my voice is like way more raspier than normal, so sorry about that. We are going in with Too Faced and Estee Lauder foundation. I'm just mixing the two together, and recently I've started using a brush for a lot of my like liquid products, and I go in with a brush first and then pat it back out with a beauty blender, and I'm really liking the way that looks recently. It's kind of given more full coverage because the beauty blender doesn't soak up as much product. But yeah, it takes a little extra time, but I like it. So we're also going in with Tarte Shape Tape just under her eyes, chin, forehead, and nose area. Once again, I'm blending that out with a brush, and then I'm going back in with my beauty blender and tapping that out once I'm finished. So we tried to make a TikTok, and we completely forgot halfway through that we were supposed to be TikToking. So that never happened. But now I'm going in with my Cover FX setting powder. And this is also a Real Technique sponge. I'm pretty sure I've been saying beauty blender the whole time, but it's a Real Technique sponge. I honestly do like the beauty blenders better. I know that sucks, but they are much better in my opinion. I feel like the Real Techniques has kind of changed their blenders and they just don't feel the same anymore to me. They're very like hard. They have no give to them and I don't like it. So although it hurts the wallet, I will probably go back to using beauty blenders on clients. But anyway, I'm going in with brows now, and this is the Benefit Browsing Palette or whatever. And it's got like 4 different shades in there. It's 3 cream shades and then 4 powders, I'm pretty sure. And I do like it. It definitely takes a little bit longer using a powder, but you're able to get a little more of a natural look, which was kind of what I was going for. So I went back in with an Anastasia brow pencil and did fluff them up and fill them in a little bit more after I used the powder. So since this is a Valentine's Day look, I wanted to do more of a pink tone shadow, something that you can still wear out and not feel crazy in. So I went in with my Morphe 35V palette and I just took some of the first 2 like nudie mauve shades, and the first 2 that I showed you I just put down in her crease, and then I did end up going back in with those same shades and just deepening up the crease a little bit. The video was filmed like in the afternoon and the sun was kind of setting and we were running out of light, so I feel like this video looks kind of grainy because I had to turn the exposure up a little bit to make sure it was light enough. So I feel like the colors don't really show up as good in the video as they did in person, and everything kind of looks splotchy to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Just wanted to give you a little heads up if you also think that. So now I'm going in with a darker pink shade and just buffing that into the outer corner. I definitely wanted this look to look like Valentine's Day but still be like soft and glam and kind of glowy. So we're not using very many shadows at all. I think honestly we just use these 2 pink shades, and then I'm going in with this shimmer shade, and I put down the light pink on the lid at first, and then as you can see I go back in with a little bit of the darker pink in between the first glitter shade and the pink shadow, and that just really helps blend the 2 together and kind of mesh everything up and look a little softer. So then I'm just going in with a black eyeshadow on an angled brush, and I'm smudging out her lash line a little bit. We are going to apply fake lashes, so I didn't want to do like an actual eyeliner on her since I was keeping it softer. Plus, doing this with eyeshadow is much quicker and much easier in my opinion, and you can get a little messy with it and it doesn't really matter. So now I'm going back in with that mauve pink and just blurring out the lash line a little bit, just diffusing the black and not making it look so harsh. So now I'm adding mascara, and then we are going to measure her lashes. These are a pair of the Kiss Blowout lashes. I'm pretty sure they're in the style Pixie. So I just measure them first to see if I need to cut any off, and then I'm applying my House of Lashes glue, just a little thin layer on them, and then we are sticking them on her eyeball. So now I'm just tapping over the lashes with that same black eyeshadow and the same angled brush, just to cover up any of the lash and any glue that might be left over. Going in on her lower lash line, I'm just using the first two mauve shades that we used on the crease, and then I'm putting a little bit of mascara on her bottom lashes. Brushing away that bake, I do leave the bake on the whole time I'm doing the eyeshadow if I do the face first, just in case there's any fallout. I'll be able to brush it away at the end. And now we're going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is where I think the video gets like grainy and splotchy. My camera died right when I did her lashes, and then when I turned it back on, I kind of messed with the settings, and I feel like the lighting changed, but it could just be me being picky. But I went in with the first two shades of the palette, and I really feel like it doesn't show up well on camera. It felt like no matter how much I bronzed her, when I looked in the viewfinder, it just did not show up. So kind of looks a little weird to me looking back at the footage, but we did bronze her up really good. And I really like this palette because I really feel like no matter if you're paler or if you have a tan, I feel like it works. So I went back in with the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer just because, like I said, I didn't really feel like she was getting bronzed enough. And then I'm going in with MAC Melba Blush. I told her that I wanted to do a lot of blush on her, and then I did a lot of blush, and it showed up way too much in camera, and you will see with her face here in a second that we both realized, yeah, maybe a little too much. So I tapped back over that with a beauty blender and just kind of blended it back out, and it looked much better. And now I'm going in with MAC Soft and Gentle Highlighter with a Morphe. This is a M501 brush, and I love the way that this blends out highlighter. I think it makes it look so smooth. This highlighter is really pretty for like a glowy look like this, especially for Valentine's Day, because it has a little bit of a pink undertone, and I love using this on bronze. I think it's so pretty. So I'm putting this under her eyebrow, on her nose, forehead, chin. Like, I definitely wanted this to be a glowy look. If you're normally oily and you're wearing this all night, I probably would not recommend doing that. But since this was just for the video, I decided to add a little extra glow. And now I'm going in with Jordana Rockin' Rose lip liner. And you can get that at Walgreens. I really like their lip liners. I'm pretty sure they're only like $2 or $3. Then I'm going in with MAC Blankety lipstick. And like I said, the sun was setting and we were running out of time, and I kind of did this rush. So I kind of messed up on her lips a little bit, but you get the idea. I feel like MAC Blankety is like the OG staple for me. Setting it with Jeffree Star Mist. And then here is the final look outside. You can see it just a little bit better. It's a super subtle pink eye look, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day.